Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some Dominion Light gameplay. It's taking place on the map Shutout. For whatever reason, Shutout isn't one of my favourite maps in Halo 4. I really enjoyed it in Halo 3 and Halo 2. Some people say they didn't like Blackout from Halo 3. I'm not necessarily sure why that is. I personally loved it. I love the atmospheric nighttime backdrop that was found in Halo 3. Really enjoyed it in Halo 2, but I'm assuming the fact that there's sprint in this game means that the map has been changed around, and to me it just doesn't work quite as well. Top middle, for example, is way too big, and there's almost no reason for going out there, and you feel like sometimes you're a deer trapped in the headlights. And I don't know, it just kind of seems like, one of the most pivotal points on the map is way too risky to go there and get anything done, because you can just get shot extremely easy, which I'm sure was the case in Halo 2 and Halo 3, but because the scalings would have been smaller, I feel like there would have been more chance to not get caught and more reasons to go up there. Maybe I'm wrong. But anywho, this is a pretty decent gameplay against not so decent players. These players have a similar problem that I have sometimes, in that if a strategy isn't working out, I keep trying it until it does work. And this is what this team is doing. They keep rushing bottom blue, and they just start getting destroyed. There's a shotgun that spawns in midway through the map, and everything goes a little bit down the hill for them. But like I said, Dominion Light is leaving on Monday, and that's getting replaced for King of the Hill. King of the Hill, I'm not sure how I feel about, to be honest. I like a bit of clarity in the playlist. I like it to have a similar theme running throughout. And King of the Hill, with Stealth King of the Hill, Mosh Pit, and all the different variations, it feels like it won't be one coherent playlist. And as a result, going for CSR in a non-coherent playlist, it can be really frustrating. And I imagine I'll be playing a lot of King of the Hill, winning a couple of games, and then it won't be fun at a high level because I'll have to keep switching between Stealth King of the Hill, Mosh Pit, etc. You could be really good at one of those game modes, but bad at one of the others, and you get punished as a result for it. And that's why CSR needs tweaking a little bit, obviously, in the next game. Which leads me to my next point, which is, and the topic of the commentary, moreover, is that what is one of the problems in Halo that if it was continued on into the next game would be unforgivable. So obviously there's a lot of problems in the Halo games that were considered over time and to a lot of the player base. For example, Halo 4, stuff like the bolt shot. The bolt shot was just not a forgivable addition to the game. You see me using it in this game because I'm a scumbag. But if you're not using it in this day and age in a lot of the matchmaking playlists, you can get punished for it. Especially in a playlist like Dominion, where you have the shield doors, and it's very easy to utilize Bolt Shot to the best of your abilities, because you can hide behind cover, then get out, duck in and out of cover, and it's incredibly effective. But, Halo 4 had a bunch of problems that were just the final straw to a lot of people, especially some of the problems that were continued over from Halo Reach to Halo 4. It's kind of like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, sort of thing. Because, Halo 4 continued over the jetpack, which I thought was a pretty foolish armor ability, continued over the vast majority of armor abilities. Most people think that armor abilities shouldn't be included full stop, and to see it tweaked around, I mean, at least they got rid of armor lock, but some people were frustrated by that altogether. And then you've got stuff like the DMR continuing over in a game that was called Halo 4. It was kind of okay and acceptable in Halo Reach, although I don't think DMR Bloom was acceptable in any way. But it was alright tweaking the primary power weapon because this was a different game. Halo Reach was almost considered a spin-off because they didn't have Halo 4 in the title. But when Halo 4 in the title, and they weren't using the primary weapon that people had been adjusted to and gotten used to for quite some time. Obviously, you could still use the battle rifle, but at the beginning, at launch, it was far more effective to use the DMR for the vast majority of maps and playlists. So, yeah, that was kind of frustrating. And, what I'm basically wondering is there a problem that if it were continued over to Halo 5 would give you a reason to barely even pick up the game, barely even play the game, stop playing it. For example, a not well implemented ranking system would be really disappointing, especially as they've had so much time to reflect over things, to learn from their mistakes, etc. As you can see, after the host change, I get killed in the most frustrating way. It was pretty depressing because I was on for a perfection before that happened, and then the host change kind of screwed me over. But, you know, everyone's got a breaking point. Everyone's got a point they get to where it's like, right, this is enough. You know, it's gotten past the point of frustration. Now you're just really disappointing me. And is there anything that would just be a complete turn-off in the next game? For me, I'm quite easy to please, honestly. You know, I really, really like Halo 4 as a game. Even with all its flaws, I still have a ton of fun. So I'm not sure what it would be. Probably something like a return of Armorlock or something. Then I'd be done. I think seeing Jetpack for the third time would be really, really depressing. And obviously not getting a ranked and social split and catering to all sides of the community. All of that would be annoying, but I'm not sure if it would still be enough to make me stop playing. Because I just love Halo. You know, even a bad Halo game to me is still the best game on market. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I've been Modest Major. Thank you for watching. Peace.